What's going on, everybody? It's Rob Odie. This is Spotlight 39. Just like we do every time, man, I got another young man with another story to share, except this time it's round two. But before we get into it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like the video, all that fun stuff. That's the only way we're going to grow. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. More importantly, share the channel. Sharing is caring. It doesn't cost you a dime. Just hit that subscribe. It sounds corny, but let's make it happen. All right. Now that all that stuff's out the way, man, let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let's bring my guy on. We can tell us who he is, where he's from. We'll play catch up and all that good stuff, man. So, with that being said, the floor is yours, man. Tell us who you are formally. Reintroduce yourself at this point, right? And we'll go from there.
Yes, sir. My name's Cole Cucitrone, inside linebacker, class of 2022 out of JUCO American Mustangs, and I'm from Cave Creek, Arizona.
I love it, man. So, like I said, round two. First time we caught up was probably what 7, 8 months ago. It's been a little while, right? I was still using the Zoom and the low quality webcam. We've grown since then, right? Both of us. You've grown, I've grown. But this ain't about me and what I'm doing, man. This is about you. So let's learn about what you've done this off season to grow, to perfect that craft, right? To get bigger, better, stronger, faster. So, walk us through kind of from where we talked last to where we are at now.
Yes, sir. So where we talked last time, we were talking a little bit about coming back for another season. Didn't know that I was not a qualifier after I came back from that private 4 year. This summer has been it's been a hell of a grind. First things first, I had to get my academics right and get caught up on my credits. And with that being said, I took 5 summer classes, all in 8 week period this summer to get caught back up to get me back on track to graduate on time with my associates. Um, as far as physique wise, I think I've actually gotten a little bit bigger. I grew about another inch. I'm about 6'1.5". I lost a little bit of weight in the beginning and packed it back on and healthier, look more toner, and just feel overall better. I'm sitting about 220 right now. Um, I actually changed a little bit up. I was talking with my dad, and he's like, "Man, you got to change it up a little bit." And I started doing some CrossFit with a lot of stretching involved and a lot of plyos to help my endurance, and actually took a Muay Thai fighting class to help with my hand and feet
I
speed
like
and
it.
just some different type of stuff besides the casual sprinting work and lift work. So
Yeah, man. So a little of this and a little of that, right?
yes, sir.
Cool, man. So we've like I said, it's been a little while. So with the academic piece, man, give me a little bit more detail because you said you've been grinding all summer long, man. This hasn't been, your average summer, right? You've been playing catch up with getting to where you need to be. So what's the summer look like
Yes,
for you?
sir. So I originally thought, I was all caught up on my credits. I thought I was a qualifier until I sat down with my head coach, Coach Podolsky, and we kind of went over the scheme of how to get me caught back up. And usually after your freshman year, you have 24 to 26 credits, and I was about 15 to 16 credits in because my credits didn't transfer from my private. And
Ah,
so we sat down and we got to work. He said, "Hey, you need to take this class, do this, do that," and just you got to get it done, to succeed. And I was like, got to get this done. There's no if, ands, or buts. And so we sat down and I finished this summer semester with a 3.5.
brief. Okay. So we're getting back to where we need to be, right?
Yes, sir.
Good deal, man. So have we started camp for this season? I'm assuming so, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we started about a couple weeks ago, and actually yesterday was our first day in pads.
First day in pass. So, walk me through what this is like compared to last year. Because, obviously COVID was at the peak last year. Unfortunately, right now it seems to be spiking yet again. So, has restrictions loosened? Have they gotten tighter again? What's it been like for you during this pandemic, man?
Well, I mean, restrictions, they're starting to tighten back up a little bit, just with more like the water or certain sharing with stuff. Um, But as far as fall camps going, it's a different mentality this year. There's a lot more excitement with this team that we have, and just mentally, I think I'm checked into this is it. This is your opportunity, and go play ball. You've
I like
worked
it.
this summer, you've worked all the way up to this point, and this is your last season in hopes to get something to move on to that next level.
Yeah, man. So when does season officially kick off for you?
So our first game is September 4th.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's believe against the Sonoran Sidewinders, which is down in Glendale a little bit.
Okay.
Um, it- just we've casually been putting in our schemes and stuff and just get lined up together. Just to go and have a good season, man.
I like it, man. So, with that, we've got, say we get through this season, right? Well, let's kind of take a pause. Let's get to the recruiting aspect thus far, right? When we last talked, we had some conversation, but it was kind of light. Obviously, we are at the heart of the pandemic then. Has it picked up? Has it slowed down? Is it kind of stagnant? Where are you at right now with the recruiting process?
It dropped down after we had that last conversation. Right now, as I'm heading into the season, I've been more active on Twitter and sending emails, and I've got a little bit more responses back. So it's starting to heat back up. Um, but as far as I'm concerned, man, I just got to go play ball, and the rest is going to take care of itself.
That look, man, that is well put. So the season, how many games do we have? Is it 6, 8? Where are you looking?
I think it's roughly about 9 to 10 games, I
Okay.
believe.
So we slated for a handful of games, right? Say we get through the
Yes,
season,
sir.
right? Recruiting picks up. What is the goal, the dream, the aspiration after this season, man? Where do you see yourself? Where do you hope to be?
Man, the dream is, anything Division 1, but man, just to get the opportunity to play football at the next level is really what I want to do. Somewhere where I'm happy at, somewhere where I want to be, and I'm passionate about being there. But man, any opportunity is a blessing. Obviously the dream is Division 1, but man, just to play the opportunity or play ball at the next level is just what I want to do.
Cool, man. So before we jump off here, I'm going to let you kind of share anything else that you think is relevant, important, to any potential coaches that may be taking a look at this, putting some eyes on you, man. Who is Cole, man? Like, we talked about it last time, but share with them a little bit again, again, just a little bit of who you are outside the game, what your character, is outside the game, man. And what makes you you.
And I think, a couple things that I want to touch on is just positive energy. I believe that, when I come to a program that I bring positive energy to that program and my leadership. And one thing that's always separated me is my work ethic. And, I say this to every coach that I talk to, and I fully mean it, is I'm willing to die for this. I've sacrificed so much and I'm willing to die for this. I just need an opportunity, and little opportunity, man, and that's all I need. Just kick down the door. So my
That's
work
it,
ethic
man.
will take care of itself, but all I need is an opportunity.
Good deal, man. So hopefully this will give you a little bit more exposure. Like I said, we're gonna blast this thing over socials. We're gonna do what we do. But until then, man, I'm gonna wish you nothing but the best. Go out there, grind, put in that work, man. Keep doing what you do. You don't get class as a junior college JUCO All American by rivals for no reason, right? You're not ranked
No,
93rd,
sir.
in the nation for no reason, right? So you've got the talent, you've got the will, you've got the heart, man. We just got to get the eyes on you, and that's the goal, that's the hope. So I'm gonna close this thing out, man. I'm gonna thank you for your time. Let's stay in contact like we have. Let's run this back, after the season, right? We'll talk about what the season meant
Yes,
and
sir.
look like, and all that fun stuff. And hopefully, we'll have a better conversation as far as recruiting goes. But for the viewers out there, man, this is exactly why Spotlight 39 exists. We've got stories to share. We've got hopes. We've got dreams. We've got aspirations, man. And it takes you guys to share, like, and all that good stuff to grow this channel so we can continue to do what we do. So until next time, man, I'm Rob Bodie. I appreciate you.